Drew stoops to a new low this week on General Hospital, y'all. But these are the spoilers for General Hospital, June 9th through the 13th. Lucky says goodbye to Lulu. Drew stoops to a new low. Christina is inspired. Cody has a proposal for Carly. Elizabeth opens up to Lucas. Willow holds her ground. Laura is reunited. Isaiah makes an offer. Trina opens up to Ava. Tracy gives words of caution. Michael's news shocks Sonny, Carly, and Jason. Kai and Trina put their heads together. Isaiah sees Portia is distressed. Nina is on a warpath. Felicia accepts a new mission. Shockwaves rip through courtroom at Willow and Michael's hearing, part 2. Elizabeth helps a patient. Rick confesses. Ava gives an invitation. Alexis swallows her panic. Tracy challenges Alexis. Maxie tries to play peacemaker. The tension between Chase and Dante grows. Anna reflects on her past, and Marco is taken aback. That's it, y'all. That's the General Hospital spoilers for June 9th through the 13th. So the first thing said that Lucky says goodbye to Lulu. I said, this man stayed for, how long he been back? Has it been a year? Has it been a year? I don't know, but I said he gone already. I was not expecting it. Now I knew that Elizabeth would reject his proposal, but I was not expecting him to say he leaving town. I was like, what was the reason for you to be back? What was the reason? Do y'all think they just have no more use for him or something? Because they could always recast, because I know they were saying something about, I think his name Jonathan that plays him. Something about he's supposed to be leaving the show or something. The second thing says that Drew stoops to a new low. And people been talking about how he's supposed to be bribing the judge. And I was like, that's the one thing I would say that when it says that Drew stoops to a new low, I was like, bribing the judge. I said, bribing the judge, y'all might be right. Y'all might be right. But at the same time, we really won't know until we see the episode, y'all. But let me know down below what y'all think Drew is going to do. It said Christina is inspired. She needs to be inspired to turn herself in. Tell her Christina is inspired. Inspired by what? I don't know what this about. I don't know if it's about her figuring out a way to get from up on the Rick and Ava's grab or what. But yeah, they said she inspired. Cody has a proposal for Carly. Elizabeth opens up to Lucas, so I'm assuming that's about everything that happened with Lucky. Willow holds her ground. I'm assuming that's about not compromising, because at first it seemed like her and Michael would compromise. But then, Drew said to Nina on today's episode, if y'all watching this on Friday, he said on Friday's episode how he wants Michael to lose custody completely. He doesn't want no compromise. And he said to Nina, excuse me, he said to Nina how he planned on relocating her and the kids to D.C. I said he still could come out there and see his kids. I said I still come. It don't matter what they talking about. But yeah, what else? Laura is reunited. The only person I could think of that she would reunite with is Kevin. So I'm wondering if Kevin is coming back or what. Who else? Isaiah makes an offer. Trina opens up to Ava. Tracy gives words of caution. Michael's news. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Michael's news shocks Sonny, Carly, and Jason. So I'm wondering if that's about, did he find out about Nina and Drew? Did he find out that the judge is ruling in Willow's favor or what? Kai and Trina put their hairs together, so I'm wondering if he's going to tell her that he overheard Curtis saying he's going to pay Jacinda off to say that Drew actually wasn't poisoned, that he took it willingly. Isaiah sees Portia's distress. Didn't he overhear a conversation Portia was having with somebody? If I'm not mistaken, I think they showed him, if I'm not mistaken, he was outside of her door and he heard her saying something. So I'm wondering if that's what that's about. Nina's on the warpath. I said the only way I could see her being on the warpath is if the truth comes out that she slept with Drew. Felicia accepts new mission. Shockwaves rip through courtroom at Willow and Michael's hearing. I said for me, I'm hoping that means that it's going to be a compromise. But if they said that Drew stoops to a new low, that means he already done did something. But yeah, I'm hoping they reach a compromise regardless. Or either this is when Drew finally gets exposed, something. But no. How much longer do y'all think we're going to have to deal with Drew and his foolishness? But yeah, the plan now is once Willow gets custody to relocate to DC or whatever. So I was like, somebody need to stop this man. Somebody needs to stop him. But yeah, for me, I'm hoping that they reach a compromise. I feel like today's episode as well as yesterday's episode proved that if they work together, they definitely could compromise and do what's best for the kids. But Drew's focus is only isolating Willow from Michael. I said at this point, I feel like he know that if she's around anybody else, especially Michael, for longer, then she gonna realize that he been playing mind games with her this entire time. But we'll see. What else did I want to talk about? They said Elizabeth helps a patient, so I'm wondering if that's gonna be a patient that we know. Rick confesses. I'm wondering if he actually tells Elizabeth that he already knew that Christina was the one that caused the accident. What else? What else? Is that the last thing? Alexis swallows her panic. Alexis should have just had Christina committed. They would have been avoiding all of this. It says that Tracy challenges Alexis. So do that mean, I'm wondering if she's going to know, if she's gonna know that what she did, about what she did, and how could she know? Didn't she tell Alexis she owed her, or was it the other way around? I can't remember, y'all. Macy tries to play peacemaker. Y'all already know what that is about. More than likely, it's about Brooklyn and Lulu. And the last thing that I would want to talk about, because everything else, it don't really give you nothing to go with. It says the tension between Chase and Dante grows. And I said I knew it would. I knew it would, but they're going to have to work it out because they partners. Ain't they partners? But yeah, they said the tension between them two grows. So hopefully they finally get to talk about the fact that he knew and he didn't say nothing. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on these spoilers down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day, a great weekend, and be safe.